Hey everyone, what's up?
Good morning. Happy Father's Day weekend.
Hey.
See if I can jump in the chat here without making too much noise. Oop, there's a whole bunch of people in here. I thought for sure being early would be a bigger problem, but seems not. Got Caleb right off the bat and Perry Comics and Just a Rican of the Comic Triple Threat and Chris Barrett and Discovery Bay. JB, thank you for coming. Dave is here. Kachung, thank you for coming. Carlito Classico, Mr. Garrel. People, it's cold where people are. Oh, it's not too bad here, obviously. This is California, so not too bad. It's been kind of warm, and now it's been a little cloudy the last few days, but we're doing all right. No weather like some people are really dealing with weather right now. Happy Father's Day weekend.
Yay.
I know there's a lot of people doing stuff with dads or children this weekend. I'm going golfing with my dad in about an hour and a half, and my brothers are coming along. But I thought I wanted to do something fun for Father's Day to hang out together. So for today, we're going to share some comics and then maybe talk about some of the best dads in comics that you know, characters who are dads in comics. So it could be kind of a fun little mention of dads. Charlie's already reading. She's like, this is earlier than I want to be awake. It's my weekend.
It is. You're supposed to be doing Father's Day gift.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow is actually Father's Day.
I'm still doing my Father's Day gifts today.
You want to do them today? Okay.
While you're golfing, we'll make
John
some
golfs.
stuff.
I don't golf well, but I have the ability to golf. I think I'm probably the worst golfer in our little quartet, if you will.
Seriously?
Not really all that impressive.
I'm not very good.
I meant of the 4 people that I go golfing with. You've never actually gone golfing like this, and I've gone consistently a few times every year. My dad is there. Happy Father's Day weekend to you, Dad. I'll see you in about an hour and a half. Do you golf like Charles Barkley? Says Stay Puff. We play a course near our house that is 9. So we played the 9 holes. Yeah, I'm not my dad is definitely the best golfer in our group. He plays a little more consistently. So he's the one to beat if you can. Good morning to Connor. Good morning to KK. Good morning to Caitlin and Noel and Liam if he's around. We're an hour earlier, so I hope that didn't throw you guys off this morning.
Sorry.
They're saying hi to Charlie. My goodness, my stomach is rumbling this morning. If you're hearing monster noises, it's me.
Hi everyone.
I played seriously as a teenager, got a handicap of 14. Wow. Dave has some serious golf skills. Golf on video games, I do pretty well. I do pretty well at Wii Golf. I do pretty well there.
Pretty well too.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah, makes sense.
Funny you brought this up because on a video in which I gave a list of top 5 pop culture dads, right? I saw you doing that. And there's a lot of great pop culture dads out there. Good morning, Chris. Happy Father's Day weekend. Yeah, there's a lot of great dads in pop culture. I'm going to try to stick to comic book dads. And it seems like just about everybody. Ooh, what is Kate looking at? Here, why don't you take this? It's kind of weird what you're doing there. Your eyes are way better than that. You can see. So now I've got you staring at a screen. That's not our goal here. Did you read what you wanted to read?
Yeah.
Good. Done. All right. So Alan Thicke is the best TV dad. Look, they're already throwing out TV dads. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to share a book with a family right off the bat. I really loved Meet the Skrulls. The whole run is only 5 issues long. This is the final issue. It dropped 2 weeks ago. I finally got around to reading it. I would say it's my least favorite of the 5 in that it wasn't as intense as I had hoped it would be. But it does nicely set up possible future Meet the Skrulls kind of spin-off stuff later on, of course. But the story overall, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's just excellent. You should totally pick up the trade for Meet the Skrulls.
On this, are those faces? Do you have to find them in there?
Not necessarily. It's sort of the idea that the Skrulls are anybody. They could be anybody in that crowd, right? They can change how they look in very dramatic ways. Okay, Charlie, what's your first book? You're already holding it. What do you got?
Because I need to find a white page.
Big girl, come on.
My
Oh,
first book is Mermaid.
The Little Mermaid. I think this came from Delphia.
And Ka-Chung.
And what did you like about it?
Kind of like how she decides to do something in the book. Because she wants her, when in the beginning, she's riding her seahorse with her red saddle. But it breaks. And then when she puts it back, she says, oh, I wish I had one like one of my sisters. Because hers is pure gold.
Gotcha.
And it looks really pretty. So she decides to get pearls, make necklaces, and give it to that sister. So then she'll get traded for the saddle. And that works. But then the other sisters want the pearls.
Looks like KK is saying that her mom's not awake yet. So KK, are you on your own iPad or phone then, I guess? That's funny. Look, a lot of cool dads being thrown around in the chat. Caleb, I appreciate you being able to make it, man. We're a little earlier than usual. Maybe that helped. The Little Mermaid has always been my favorite Disney movie, says DK.
Wait, where did it say the Kennedy?
Up here, she said, my mom's not awake yet. Well, I will say, not to bother you, DK, she's probably my least favorite Disney princess. If I were going to rank Disney princesses, I'm not a big Ariel fan. I feel like
You like Belle.
I feel like she doesn't listen. She's kind of rude. She's very selfish.
Who?
And she wants to give up her power, her voice, for a man that she doesn't even know.
Dad.
Very disappointed in her
Mom
life
didn't even
choices.
know you were
As a
here.
dad
Please
of daughters, I was disappointed by her life choices.
Daddy.
But Belle, on the other hand, would be the opposite end of that spectrum. Belle is my favorite Disney princess.
Daddy, don't you mean shellfish?
She's shellfish. Boom. Ocean humor. That's a good dad joke for Father's Day weekend. So I do love the music to The Little Mermaid. It's got some of the best songs. Jessica Rabbit is a Disney princess. I would argue, if you're really broadening the term Disney princess, I would put Princess Leia above Jessica Rabbit as potential Disney princess, because she is a princess and now Disney owns Star Wars. So in that way, Princess Leia is now officially a Disney princess. So you could argue that she is now like ranked higher. And I would put Princess Leia right underneath Belle on my favorite Disney princesses list. But that's just me. I don't know how you guys feel about that. Mr. Girl says Merida because my daughter looks like her. That's awesome. Yeah, these girls like Merida.
Brave. That's a good one.
That's a good film. Brave is a good movie. And all the Morty. The dad's talking about Morty. Look, I shot the bear. Love the accents in that. Absolutely phenomenal. The name, you can't say Mordu in an American accent. It doesn't work. You got to say Mordu.
Mordu.
Caleb says,
Xenomorph Queen is a princess.
Caleb says burn.
Princess Jasmine has a tiger. She's pretty awesome. I agree. Well, Leia is a true princess, says Chris Barrett. Yep, she is. Let's see who else are we laughing. Everybody's laughing. That's good. My brother is not watching. Oh, it's just you, KK? All right, well, we can wave to KK. Hi, Kennedy.
maybe it's Kate. She typed it. I'm kidding. It's Kennedy.
Kachung says she's a queen, not a princess. That's an interesting point. Jessica Rabbit is not a princess. No. She doesn't even act like a princess in the negative term, if you really want to think about it.
Are you guys talking about that girl?
Carlito Classico dropping a gold bomb on the chat. That is phenomenal. He says his favorite Disney princess is Rob Liefeld.
And Rob Liefeld.
Rob Liefeld is an artist, and that's hysterical. That is a riot. She's not a true princess. She was adopted, but she earned the title.
No, she is.
I'd let it go.
No, because her mom's queen.
Oh yeah, Amidala
She is a
was
princess.
royalty, so she does have royal. That makes Luke has royal blood or whatever as well. Look at this dropping knowledge right over here. Give the awesome.
But what about Darth Vader?
I agree with
He
DK.
has to be
Ariel is
so
the
mean.
best. What? Chris likes Ariel. I'm just. This is like.
That's because she's got
She
really
gave
good
up
looks.
her voice for a man that she doesn't even know. That is
I'm giving
negative
up
life
the thing that
decisions.
he probably likes the way she
Also-
looks.
Also,
Because he is pretty.
She is pretty,
in the
but she gives up her power for a man she doesn't know.
It's not even her power. It's
also-
not like she sings
It
angles.
is. All of her power comes from her voice as a character. That's the whole point of the movie.
Also, in the actual fairy tale, she gives up her voice for legs, right?
Mhm.
And then if she doesn't, instead of her trading in for like being Ursula's forever, she has to kill the man she loves
Mhm.
with a special knife.
And she chooses not to do it, right?
So she turns into sea foam.
Yeah, that's the original fairy tale. Oh yeah, I forgot. There was a 5K. Delphia says it went well. Okay, that's good.
Let's see.
I think they made.
Okay, I get the redhead thing. I respect the redhead thing. I love. Welcome to the Disney Princess chat on the John's Comics and Kids channel. Kate, I believe it's your turn to share a comic though.
Oh,
What are you
I
gonna
have
share?
something to say though.
Uh-oh.
We watched Aquaman last night.
Yeah, the girls finally got to see Aquaman last night at my sister's house. They got to lay around and watch. We camped in the living room. We were gonna go out to this like outdoor movie screening thing that is happening in her neighborhood, but we got lazy and we were like, you know what? Let's just watch a movie here. And the girls wanted to watch Aquaman. And Charlie, you enjoyed it, right? You liked Mira, right? You loved seeing Mira. They've been big readers on Mira lately.
I feel like they kind of made her hair that look like too much like a wig. Because I mean, it is a wig, but if you have it too much, but if it looks too much like a wig, then it's kind of not that cool anymore.
Ooh, there's some love for Rapunzel in the chat. Sounds like we need a showdown about Ariel. I'm in. I can talk Disney princesses till the cows come home. But I can talk about most things till the cows come home. So, that's why I have a
I don't
YouTube
want
channel.
the cows coming home.
What's your movie? Or your book, sorry. Blah, blah.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Ooh, this is that new Sabrina the Teenage Witch. We got this from... Oh, I didn't write it on the back. Oh my gosh.
Either Old Wolf.
I think it's Old Wolf.
Yeah, it's
I'm saying Old Wolf. Old Wolf gave us this. Who knew Reinfeldt reminded me of Carlito? That's fun. Yeah. So did you like this one, Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yeah, it's like her origin story.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
Yeah. What parts did you like?
I like the part when she started getting her magic.
Mm-hmm.
So like she was at her birthday, her 16th birthday. They said, make a wish and blow out the candles. And she was like, I wish this hunk was here or whatever. She was like, and then he appeared
She made a handsome man appear.
from her school. And she was like,
The hunk brat.
She is a teenage witch. I guess that makes sense. I hear the new Aladdin movie is good. Kennedy, did you like it? Okay. So this is issue 1. Do we need to go searching for issue 2 now? More Sabrina.
Daddy.
What? My turn or your turn?
When your turn's over.
Okay. I'm going to share a book. I almost never buy 2 copies of a book. I usually just buy one. And I've been collecting the Art Germ covers. So, of course, I got this cover, which is amazing. But I also wanted to get the Joelle Jones cover because I thought that was amazing as well. I got both covers. I've really been enjoying this run. I love the sister relationship. That's kind of a huge part of the story. And then you've got this villainous mom. So it's not really a classic Father's Day thing, but you got a family dynamic happening. The Catwoman and her sister.
You should share that on
Which cover do you
Mother's
girls
Day.
like better, the Art Germ or the Joelle Jones?
Art Germ.
So, ooh, they split. Charlie says Art Germ.
Well, I
Kate
really
says
like
Joel
Art Germ
Jones.
because I like the way that he draws her. I also like how Batman.
You can
and
see Batman and
Robin
Robin's hands
pull-
on the
like
side.
No, it looks like there was another cover, and she was like, it was like behind her. It was her secret lair or something.
Well, this is an old costume for Catwoman.
I know.
And her
I know
original
all the
cover.
origin.
Have you seen that cover?
I have seen it. It's in the encyclopedia.
Yeah. So it's basically like that cover is being peeled back, and there's a more modern Catwoman. Did you all see Art Germ's post? Yes, I did see it, Carlito, because there's two more. That's issue 14, right? I think 14 is his final one. Art Germ's doing two more Catwoman covers, and issue 14 is his Michelle Pfeiffer costume from Batman Returns. It's insane. Big Will is in the chat. Thank you for coming, sir. Yeah, that's a great one. Absolutely. The middle episode with the Demon Hunters. Oh, what are they talking about?
Sabrina the
the
Teenage
Sabrina, the
Witch.
new Sabrina TV series. Gotcha.
Can I go?
It is your turn. But why are we so sad?
I am pushing the cat.
I am pushing the cat. And this is by what's that?
Claire Belton.
Claire Belton. Good memory, Kate. I'm trying to read it backwards. I was like, it's backwards.
I have some things bookmarked. So this one of the chapters is things that cats kind of look like. This is gonna be hard to do.
Yep, I'll do it. Things that cats kind of look like. Okay, what are some things that cats kind of look like?
A cat and a
Owls.
seal, cat and an owl.
Mm-hmm. That's a funny one. Cat and Batman.
They have no idea what it is though.
That's because they can't probably use the word Batman, so they wrote question marks. But that's funny. Cats do look like Batman.
This is the essential. My beach essentials.
According to Pasheen.
A donut for a floaty, a cake for a hat, a bacon for a towel, and pizza for the umbrella. And then these are No Shave November styling suggestions. There's the dad stash, the
Ooh.
scarf stash.
Different mustaches for
the-
dads to
okay,
wear.
so dad stash, the scarf stash, the Santa, the eyebrows. Next page, please.
I love the eyebrows. That's funny.
The elegante, and the butt stash. Not recommended.
That's
And
funny.
that's what I wanted to share.
Jeff Comic, good morning. Yeah, I agree that Art Germ can be real overrated, but I would also argue that his Catwoman run is in the same vein as Alex Ross's Immortal Hulk, as far as an elevation of what that artist can do. I think in general, Art Germ's style is getting a little bit overdone, and it's a lot of just like glamorous girl kind of stuff. I think his Catwoman covers are way more impressive, and there's more going on for the most part in that run, which is why I've continued to pick those up, and I've stopped collecting most of his other stuff. His Wonder Woman, Supergirl stuff, I haven't been buying unless I see it, really, really super cheap. So for me, the Catwoman covers are like Alex Ross's Immortal Hulk covers because it's an elevation of what that artist is capable of. For me,
Pop-Up said, didn't Jor-El save his son's life sending him to Earth when the planet Krypton?
my dad dropping a comic book deep cut in the chat. Take it. That is awesome.
High five.
He said that Jor-El would be a decent father figure.
Who said that?
Pop right there.
Papa.
Comic book deep cut. That is pretty awesome. I agree. Yeah, Jor-El is an awesome father. And now, at the current time right now, Superman has a son, right? The Superboy thing where he's kind of raising a son. Just like Batman, I would argue, is another father figure with all the adopted boys that he's helped to raise, all the Robins over the years. So there's some good ones there too. Totally agree, Tacoma. Absolutely. Your math is spot on. Look, I got issues right there. We are in sync. I think there's something awesome and sort of poetic about Bruce Wayne. You could argue he's a horrible dad in the way that he's basically putting all these boys in mortal danger, like consistently. But at the same time, it's hard not to see him as somebody who cares very strongly about these kids and tries to make them powerful and responsible people, especially Damien, who clearly needs a father figure in a big way. We're talking about Bruce Wayne as a dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think he could have done better.
Some people saying Tony Stark and Spider-Man.
Those guys would be really good.
Professor X is a terrible father figure. Burn! And you're bald. So take it. Kate's got a book. What do you got?
Gem of the Holograms #1.
That's what's in my box.
Yeah.
Surely.
This one came from Old Wolf, right? What did you think of it? It's got like shiny cover. Bueller, where are you? Shiny cover. Ring, 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 ring. It's got that little like shiny bit there at the top. What do you think of this one, Kate?
It's like the origin story, kind of like the Sabrina one. It's really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned of some things I didn't know before. And that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it make you want to sing?
Yeah.
Kate has her graduation performance from elementary school tonight. So there's going to be some singing tonight. What song is going to be the one that you want to sing the most? What's your favorite one to sing for graduation? You don't have to. I'm not going to make you sing it. I'm just asking for your preference.
Our class song and our Spanish song.
Okay.
Our Spanish song is called Justicia, Tierra y Libertad by Mana. And then for our class song, my favorite is Tonight Tonight by the Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay. Ooh, you're doing a Smashing Pumpkins song. It's my second Father's Day, says Biggie Shack. Congratulations, sir. I got a couple of friends on Instagram who sent me messages because they're experiencing the first Father's Days, or they will be enjoying their first official Father's Day possibly next year. So that's awesome stuff. Why? Chris, you're funny. Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben is a great example of a father figure. Good call, Kachung. Well played. All right, Charlie, is it your turn? You have two more still, right? So you got to do one, and then we'll all go through and do our last one.
Usheen actually said in this book, tiny toes becomes tiny responsibilities.
That's funny.
She has tiny bean toes.
I'm surprised that nobody's thrown out Reed Richards yet, or maybe I just missed it in the chat. But obviously, the Fantastic Four as a
Not
classic
exactly.
family unit. You know, it's hard to argue
wouldn't
against
really
that one,
say
right?
that because the kids have powers,
Okay.
but their mom and dad aren't exactly like helping them with that.
Oh, you don't think Reed is being a good dad and teaching them how to use their powers?
Yeah, because in all the books I've read, I've never seen them actually teach their kids how to use their powers.
Gotcha.
Or let the kids know that they actually have powers.
Good morning, Seawood. Thanks for
They're
coming by, man.
They're always going out fighting, so they usually don't have. They just tell their kids, "Go run and hide, and I'll be back." And they just go fight, and then they come back, and the kids get to come out.
Yeah.
It's not really what a very fatherly thing.
Did you see I Got Issues comment? It's a fair one. It's easy for Superman to be a good dad because his son can't be hurt in any way. Like, yeah, sure, go climb that fence. Yeah, sure, go jump off that building.
Go ahead.
Yeah, sure, swim to the bottom of the ocean and play with the shark. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Nothing's gonna happen. You'll be fine.
Unless
That's a fair point.
unless-
Look out for kryptonite.
No, unless the shark is made of kryptonite, or the seaweed got wrapped in kryptonite, like
That's probably happened.
like in Smallville.
We
That
haven't
happens.
seen that.
Yep.
I have seen that.
Logan equals awful dad. I don't know that Logan's ever really been much of a dad. I mean, I certainly know he's tried to be like a teacher, father figure to Jubilee and some of those kind of folks. But yeah, definitely questionable choice there.
Who's Jubilee?
She's an ex-man, ex-woman.
She's a man.
Daddy
and a
Shark.
woman.
Perry Comics. Don't you start that song in here.
No, please.
Don't bring that song in here.
Daddy Shark.
Daddy Shark. Well, I'm doing that for my
I
graduation.
blame you. Perry Comics. I blame
You
you.
shouldn't, Dad. I'm doing that for my graduation on ukuleles.
Hashtag
Dad.
Dad
I'm missing
shame.
your graduation.
Alfred is a great
Graduation.
choice. Perry Comics, you've redeemed yourself. Alfred is a great choice as a father figure. Well played. You are redeemed. I'll take you off the list. I don't have a list. I think Issues has a list. No,
Daddy,
Hulk
can I
Nuts
tell
definitely
you
has a list.
something?
There's lists.
Can I tell you something?
Go.
Daddy Shark do 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 do. Daddy Shark do 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 do.
Boo. Peter Parker's a good dad in Renew Your Vows timeline. Oh, okay.
Look,
All right.
Read that.
Charlie, did you share your second book yet?
Look, Daddy.
What?
Logan equals awful dad. And it also says KK says. No, it's not. But
Okay.
yeah,
It is.
KK.
Okay. Did you share your second book yet, dude?
Mhm.
Which was your second book? That was your first one.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So it's my turn. Last books. I'm reading Flash Year One.
She has another book.
Yes, her third book. She's last every time. If you haven't read any of the Flash Year One, the first 3 issues are out right now. It's issue 3 of that run just dropped this week. This is issue 72 of Flash, Josh Williamson writing. And I've really enjoyed this sort of like, hey, get to know Flash a little bit and that origin story kind of stuff, because I'm a Flash noob. I'm just learning kind of this Flash stuff. I thought it was a really cool run. I'm really enjoying it. Definitely worth your time. And if you can find all 3 and pick them up, it's Flash issues 70 through 72 is where they are right now. The first 3 issues, really good. Jarvis managed to balance being a super spy while raising Tony. And it sounds like you could argue that that is very similar to Alfred in that he was a spy and then became a father figure as well. So like there's a Jarvis, there's an awesome butler thing going on here. Great dad, but awful person. Thanos or Rocket, Deathstroke. Oh, geez. Rocket and Yondu. Look at the deep cuts you guys are dropping out here. Kate's turn. Last book, Caters.
Gem and the Holograms number 3.
Gem again? What? Yes, we are still live, Old Wolf. It's still happening. And they're sharing a lot of the books that you sent us in your AOK that the girls have been reading. So Gem and the Holograms. Sorry, I'll cover up Charlie's face. Cover up my face.
Hey, no good.
Why did you like this one, Kate? I don't know. I like
Well, I read most of it, but then I was starting to read it this morning, then we got running out of time. So most of it, like, it's like, can I look?
You can pick it out. It's your book. Just be gentle with it. Odin, dad of all dads. Oh my goodness, you guys are funny.
Daddy also.
Darth Vader, not so good.
Also
I like how
Daddy,
you didn't say bad. You just said he's not so good.
Daddy.
He's kind of good.
Basically, there's gonna be a big rock concert at some point, and there, Kimber, she's on a date with a misfit, one of the misfits,
Okay.
and that's not good because they're competing against each other. It's like they're traitors almost.
Okay.
But the Gem doesn't really care that much, and then Gem goes on a date with Rio. Everyone's going on dates, and then that's basically a summary of the story.
Well, baby sister's baptism is today. Congratulations to little Caitlin.
What's a baptism?
That's when you go to church and they sprinkle the little holy water on the baby
Can we
and
do
bless the
that?
baby.
I wish we could come. That'd be cool to watch.
No.
Stop, Charlie.
Charlie's clicking stuff. I got to run. 4th birthday party. That's exciting. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
birthdays,
little kiddo's birthday.
graduations.
Thank you for
everything.
coming, Chris. Appreciate all the chat as always.
Daddy, also we're going to be singing "We Will Rock You" on the ukulele.
Got to go with Queen. Hard to argue against Queen.
I'm doing really lucky also
You're doing it as well.
on my clarinet.
Oh man, gonna get a lot of Queen this weekend. All right,
Because it's gonna be really fun.
Oh wait,
last book.
guess again.
This I'm gonna highlight the writer of this book. If you're looking for kids' books that are not boring, repetitive, sometimes you get frustrated, like, gosh, I'm reading the same thing over and over again. I want to highlight this gentleman right here named Mac Barnett. Mac Barnett has lots of books. He's got a whole bunch. He even has like a chapter book mystery series, but his children's books, the picture books,
They're really
are
good.
so funny, and they're quirky and they're odd and they're different, and you generally as a rule will not get bored by them. This is one of his. He's got two in this series called Guess Again, and they're just like playing with the normal rules of these things. So can I read one for you, Charlie?
Read this one. Wait.
Okay, you got to
I
read it
wanna
just right.
read this.
Okay.
Okay.
So this is the picture you see with the carrots on the ground in the garden, right?
And a mischievous
And it
animal.
says, so there's a little mystery, and then you have to guess
What rhymes?
who is this?
And what rhymes?
And it goes like this. He steals carrots from the neighbor's yard. His hair is soft. His teeth are hard. His floppy ears are long and funny. Can you guess who? That's right, my Grandpa Ned. And there's Grandpa Ned on his head upside down. Didn't see it coming, right? The joke is you guess, but it's wrong. You don't know.
And then the last one's really good too.
So it's always like you think it looks like the bunny and it rhymes with funny. Nope.
Can you do
Boom.
the last one?
So I'm not gonna read the whole thing. But if you go to a bookstore and you find some of his books, flip through them, you might really get a good laugh. He's a very, 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 very funny guy.
Who growl? Oh, no, I'm only gonna do two. So we already did one. So I was gonna do three.
Ooh, I like that one. That's a funny one.
I know I have this one. He's always getting stuck in trees. My grandma says he makes her sneeze. He's got long whiskers and what's that? Why, yes, you guessed it. It's mine.
And then you have to look at the picture first. Otherwise, it's hard to know. He's got long whiskers. And what's that? Why, yes, you guessed it. It's my... Go ahead, Charlie. Grandpa Ned again. There he is up in the tree.
Then I'm going to need it for the last one.
Yes, we, of course, have Light in the Attic, Sidewalk Ends. Kate loves Shel Silverstein. Big Silverstein fan right here.
Who growls and has a lot of hair.
You gotta do. See, I don't want to do all the same guy. Those are not the like. Let's do a different one.
That's not a bear who'll crush your picnic, steal your bread. But it's no bear. It's Grandpa.
And there's a picture, and you're supposed to say, "Oh, it's Grandpa Ned," but it is Grandpa
Alan.
Alan. There's another Grandpa. You got more than one Grandpa, right? It's a very silly, funny book. And there's two of them. There's Guess Again, and then there's Guess Who, right? Something like that. There's two of them, but he's got a ton of books, a bunch of really funny things. Really, really, really great stuff. The one I like is called Chloe and the Lion. Is probably my favorite one. It's really self-referential and odd and funny. I guarantee you, Alec would probably freak for it because Alec likes unusual, creative stuff. Like me, sometimes. And that one, I think, Mac Barnett is really, really a funny guy. So if you're looking for odd, fun kids' books, stuff you'd enjoy to read to your kid and not get bored reading. Somebody mentioned Quentin Tarantino and all that stuff. So we don't need to be doing any of that. We're kind of getting off distracted here. There you go. Well, I hope you guys have a nice Father's Day. I'm sorry to wake my girls up so early.
We didn't get to see Ryan.
Fire guy?
Yeah.
He'll come back around. Then when he rewatches this, he'll be like, "Oh, they said they missed me." He'll leave a little comment in the chat.
I know, I missed
A little
him.
comment under the video.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
I'm trying to think. I did a top 5 with him not that long ago. We're still trying to get issues for that top 5 as well. 2019, priests with water guns. Suspect. You're out there, man. You're on another level.
Pretty with water guns.
Here's to many kidding this tub to my elbows and scrub. I want to smile. He's already. You're rhyming in the chat. Biggie's rhyming in the chat.
There's too many kidding. This tub, too many elbows to scrub.
It's from
I
Shel
just
Silverstein.
washed a spine, I'm sure wasn't mine.
There's too many kids in this tub. Right? It's a funny poem. Shel Silverstein.
Bye, Papa.
Gee, Ryan doesn't know what he's
Bye,
missing. I agree,
Papa.
old wolf.
Say hi to Riley for
Can we
me.
sign our names in sign language as a goodbye?
You can certainly do it. Go ahead.
This is H. That's you.
Yeah.
Best I could. It's been a while since I've done signing. It's Delphia's birthday too. Happy birthday, Delphia. This is an exciting day. There's all sorts of good stuff happening.
Happy
Happy Father's. Sorry, show me Happy Father's.
It's Happy Father's
birthday
Oh, okay.
to you,
Or you can do Happy
baby.
Father's
To you also.
Day.
Awesome.
Happy Baby Day.
So have a nice weekend, everybody. And I hope you spend time with some dads or some kids.
And have a happy birthday.
And happy birthday, Delphia.